What is going on, you guys? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, I just wanted to make a quick topic video going over a couple of reasons why I think you should start your own VAS-based business. What is a VAS-based business? It is a virtual accounting service business. Now, the inspiration for this kind of video is I was recently on an onboarding call with one of my members who joined my mentorship, and before they had joined, they had basically asked me, why should I start a VAS, or why should I start an accounting firm or bookkeeping firm or whatever? And I had a lot of different answers, but I wanted to make a video tailored to his kind of specific circumstances. And the reason why is because he was already working at a tax firm. It wasn't a big four firm. It wasn't a small firm. It was a fairly large firm. They had a couple different locations across his state, and it was a team of, I believe, 40 or something like that. So not a small firm, but not a big four firm. Anyways, he asked why he should start this style business because he was looking at other types of businesses like a grocery store franchise, fast food franchise, as well as a paid advertising company. Now, not saying that those markets and those models don't work, because they absolutely do. But for his circumstance, he already had the accounting skill. He already knew how to do bookkeeping, tax returns, corporate tax returns. He already knew the service. If he were to jump into a complete different market, a complete different business, he would be starting at zero. The stock boy who is in grade 10 or 11 working as a part-time job at the grocery store would have more experience than this 35-year-old who's been in the accounting industry for over 15 years. Now, going into some more specific detailed reasons, I was asking him what exactly are his goals, and everything that he told me, I came up with these 3 reasons why starting a VAS-based business, virtual accounting service, is the best and most fastest way to all sorts of freedom, whether that's financial, location, or just time freedom. Doesn't really matter, because you'll achieve all 3 of those with this style of business. You can also achieve those 3 goals with other businesses, but if you're coming from accounting and you're already familiarized with that industry and market, why are you going to waste the time to learn from zero, essentially? Unless if you absolutely hate accounting and it's not what you want to do, which if accounting is not what you want to do, that's completely fair. But what makes you think paid advertising is going to be any different? What makes you think running a grocery store is going to be any different? Like, I was recently talking to one of my members, one of my students, and they said that they were offering corporate tax returns, personal tax returns, monthly bookkeeping, and payroll. And they were saying they don't feel very passionate about payroll, and they don't want to offer it as a service. And they were feeling guilty, and they were feeling like they were going to lose a lot of their clients if they stopped offering the service. First off, of course you're not going to feel passionate about payroll. It's payroll. Okay, if you woke up and you said that you're passionate about doing payroll, I'd be kind of concerned for you. In fact, I would think that you're either on drugs or you're just lying. But it's the same kind of mundane work as doing advertising. You create an ad, copy, messaging, video, whatever. You launch it, get the SEO right, you get the messaging right, and you tweak it. You make sure that it's right. It's not a passion project. You're doing this to make money. Now, that's just something that I thought of when that student asked me about it, but getting back to the 3 main details. Number 1, why you should start a virtual accounting service business if you already have an accounting background, is the location freedom. I've said it in many of my videos before, so I will say it again. The location freedom, you can do it anywhere. As long as you have a laptop and an internet connection, this business is one of the easiest businesses to operate and run, and you can do it straight from your laptop. You don't have to go into an office. You don't have to travel for it. You don't need to commute to an office location. You don't need to spend your time around coworkers that you don't even like. Maybe you don't agree with them with their politics or with their lifestyle choices, or just overall some people you just don't jive with. There's nothing wrong with them. There's no knock against them. It's just we are human. That's just the way that it goes. Now that's number one, location freedom. Okay, you can do this from anywhere in the world. You can work with clients worldwide. You could be in Europe. You could be in Ibiza. You could be in Mexico, the States, Canada, the UK, anywhere, Germany, Poland, whatever. And you can service your clients anywhere in the world, no matter where your clients are. I know that my main client base is based out of Canada, but I've also got a couple high ticket clients based out of the US. Now, reason number two is it pays more. The student of mine was making about $180,000 every single year. I'm going to call it 200 grand a year, just for easy numbers. And he took home roughly $100,000 every single year. Now you have a paycheck of 200 grand and you're giving half away to the government. Maybe not half straight away in taxes, but 30% to taxes. The next 10% is to workers' benefits, package investing plans, or whatever you want to call them. And other stuff is CPP, EI, stuff like that. At the end of the day, it worked out to roughly 100 grand in total taxes that he had to pay out of his own pocket. So he makes 200 grand, but he needs to pay he needs to pay $100,000 in taxes. If you were to look at that as a business, your business is operating on a 50% net profit base. I'm not saying that's bad, because there are businesses that operate on a lower profit base, but for a VAS-based business, virtual accounting, your profit margins on the lowest end, absolute lowest end, should be 60% if you're operating things properly. An average profit margin is 70 to 80%. If you have things dialed down and you're doing the proper systems, proper SOPs, you've got the right staff, and you're currently bringing on clients, your net profit margins will be hovering around 80 to 90, maybe very rarely, but not impossible, 95%. So if you look at him as a business, he brings in 2 and he nets out 100. That is 50%. That is terrible. And you do all the work. You got to commute to the office. You got to do the work. You got to spend the time with the coworkers that you probably don't like. You have to be at a specific location at a specific time. And chances are, during busy season, you're there for more than just 8 hours every single day. So, reason number 2, why you should start your own virtual accounting service business is for the time freedom, for the pay. You get paid a lot more, and you can actually control what your net profit is. Reason number 3 is the scalability. Now, typically speaking, when you hear the word scalability, you think, oh, I want to scale to $100,000 a month. I want to scale to $500,000 a month. I want to scale to $2 million a month. You can do that with this kind of business. But what I really mean by scale is you have 2 different firm structures, business structures, when it comes to a VAS business. You have a lifestyle firm and you have a growth firm. Now, I'm going to tell you what the difference is. In fact, I'll give you an example like this. I have some people who come into my program and they're burnt out. They don't care about money. They don't want to work anymore. They just want to spend 20 more hours a week at home with their family and kids. They don't care about a pay raise. They don't care about making partner, anything like that. They don't care. They just want to spend more time with their family and kids, and they're burnt out. They want to work less. If you were to start your own VAS-based business, you would want to go for a lifestyle firm, because a lifestyle firm pays the bills, puts enough money in your pocket for you to go on vacation, travel, splurge every now and then, take care of your family, and spend a lot of time with your family. Now, a lifestyle firm is not buying you Ferraris, probably not buying you Porsches. You're probably not flying in private jets or stuff like that. That's just not the lifestyle that a lifestyle firm gives you. If you want all those things, maybe you should go for a growth firm. A growth firm is where you're working 40, 50, 60 hours a week and you are in entrepreneur mode. You are grinding. Okay, you're working all day, every day. But the flip side is when you work all day, every day in a growth structured firm, your net profits are over $800,000 a year. Now you're starting to enter the world of Porsches, Ferraris, private jets, first class plane tickets, traveling anywhere, splurging whenever you want. When you're making a minimum $800,000 a year net take home, you can do those activities in life. You can live that lifestyle. But you're working a lot more, and it's a lot more stressful. But like always in life, there is a trade-off. You want less stress, less working hours, you're going to make less money. But with this style business, a VAS-based business, even if you're working less and doing less work, if you structure yourself properly, you can still be making more than enough to cover your expenses, go on vacation every now and then, buy yourself a nice car, and spend a lot of time with your family. A lot of time. Trust me, you're probably going to spend so much time with your family where you're probably going to get sick of them, and you're going to opt in for a growth firm anyways. There's the yin and the yang with that. People do both. People start out with a growth firm, they get burnt out, and they switch to a lifestyle firm. Complete opposite. People start out with a lifestyle firm, they get bored, they see other people making it successful, and they want to opt in for a growth firm. There's multiple ways that you can go about this, but generally speaking, you got growth and lifestyle firm. Now, those are the three things that I wanted to talk about, because when that student asked me that question, there were so many things that came to mind. Like, I was thinking about, oh, you don't have to travel, you can work anywhere, the pay is a lot better, you don't have to go out and start your own thing, you don't have to learn a brand new skill, you've already done the hard work. Like, my mind was just flooding with answers, but obviously I'm not going to sit there for 2 hours going over every single possible answer. So those were the main three answers that I thought of and that I had come up with. Those are three main reasons why I think starting a VAS-based business is one of the best things that you can absolutely do if you're a current CPA or you work in some kind of accounting position, financial controller, something like that, bookkeeper, and you feel like you've capped out with your wage, you're not going to make any more, the hours are only getting worse, and it's overall not a great position that you're in, and you want change, and you're thinking about starting your own business. You are 100% right. The only way to get free is by starting your own business, but what most people do is they leave their current position. They leave their current career. They don't do anything with accounting, the one field that they spent the last 10, 20, 50 years studying, specializing in, getting experience in. So that student that joined, over 10 years, 15 years of accounting experience, I know for a fact he's going to crush it. He's going to be at probably $10K a month in, I would say, 3 or 4 months. Maybe 5 months. I'm going to give it 5 months just to play it safe. $10K in 5 months. Things are looking bright for him. I'm super excited to get the ball rolling with him. But that just goes to show, if you're a CPA or if you're working in a 9-to-5 accounting position, you want more financial freedom, more time freedom, and more location freedom, starting a VAS-based business is 1,000% the way to go. Anyways, you guys, that's it for today's video. I just wanted to jump on here and talk about those three reasons. If you guys want to see more, go ahead and like this video, and don't forget to subscribe. If you want to learn how to start your own VAS-based business, check out the links down below. And with that being said, I will see you guys on the next video. Peace.